Hey, what up guys, and in today's video I'm gonna bring you a review of Samsung DAE570, which is definitely a name that absolutely no creativity had went into, but anyway, it is a great product, so let's dig deeper into the review. Now the system itself is a wireless speaker that also very conveniently happens to have a dock, and the dock it has is actually pretty special because unlike anything I've ever seen before, it has two different docks, so they really thought of different markets, that being Android and iOS, because it has a micro USB which a lot of Android devices use, and it also has a 30-pin connector which a lot of older Apple devices use, which brings me to the first negative, and that is it does not have a Lightning connector, so of course the newer Apple devices will not be compatible, at least not with the dock, but you can still connect it during either Bluetooth, which this system uses Bluetooth 3.0, or auxiliary input, which this device does have on the back, although again another negative, it does not come included with a 1.5mm to 1.5mm cable, so you will need to purchase that separately. Now let's begin with taking a look at the design of this device, and the design I can truly say it is the best design I have ever seen for a speaker, at least for an all-in-one speaker. And when I say this, you know that it's definitely true because you can just see how sexy it is, and it's a simple design, but it is still incredibly sexy and will look good in any environment. Now on the back you'll just simply find an auxiliary input as well as the place to plug in your power cable, and also that very cool dock, which again I am really a fan of, but I wish it included a Lightning connector, which maybe newer model of this dock will bring. I also thought it would be important to mention that on the bottom, the device also has airways for the bass and the lows to come through, so it doesn't overpower the mids or the high tones. Now with the design covered, let's get to the functionality. Now on the top of the device, you'll find a very simple control panel through which you'll be able to skip songs as well as pause the song you're on right now and resume it as well, and also a button which I am a fan of, which allows you to turn off or on the function of extra bass. So if you have bass booster set on your phone, you can turn off bass on this device and it will equal itself out, or if you are a fan of bass but you keep the equalizer on your phone off, you can also turn the bass on from right here. But that's not even all for the controls, because it also comes with this pretty sexy remote, which again I really like, and it does allow you to do some extra things, one of which is again you can turn off the bass booster right from here. You can control your volume, also skip between songs, pause and play songs, and mute the volume. Now if your device is connected to this speaker through YouTube, or I mean through Bluetooth, the volume that will be controlled with this remote or with the device will be the volume of the device itself. So if you have your volume set on your phone to say 50%, and then you push the plus button on the remote, it will not increase the volume on your device, it will just increase the volume on the speaker. But if your device is connected through the dock, this will actually control the volume on your phone. Now let's finally get to the sound quality, which is definitely the number one purpose of a speaker being a speaker. And the sound quality of the Samsung DAE570 definitely was pleasing, but there are little things that I can still pick on. For example, if you're not playing any music and the device is just sitting there, you will hear a hissing noise. It's not too loud, but it will really make you want to turn the device off, which is really uncomfortable having to do that a few times a day. And that hissing noise also gets in the way of sound quality if you play your music quietly. And the second thing I didn't appreciate is that when you are playing music through the speaker, you will hear that the sound is coming from a small speaker. It's not going to be the sound that fills up the room and you feel like it all comes together, like it's built into the room. It will not sound like that. You will hear that it's coming from small speaker. But believe me, it's not saying much because the sound is still extremely beautiful. Of course, if you are using Bluetooth, the quality goes down, but that is definitely nothing to be upset about, because as it is expected with Bluetooth that some of the quality will go down. And for all of those who say, well, why don't they just leave Bluetooth out of it and just allow people to listen to their music music only through the dock. Well, there's a simple reason they included Bluetooth is that you do need to use your phone sometimes and still play music through it. Because if you just set it on the dock, that's pretty much it. You cannot play any games or text or anything like that. You need to take it out. But what if you still want to listen to some music? Well, now you have Bluetooth. So again, the quality will go down, but it's definitely worth it. And the third thing is that the plastics that were used in the design of this product makes it look extremely gorgeous. It is what adds to that overall look, but it is what also attracts extreme amount of fingerprints. You won't even believe how many fingerprints you can actually get on that thing in 1 minute, and they will be extremely visible. And also, it is extremely easy to scratch the thing. So if you put your phone on top of it, there will be scratches just from that instance. But if you can ignore that little design flaw, I will definitely be suggesting this system, because my overall thoughts is that if you combine the great amazing design of the system that will look good in any room, no matter regardless of its design, this system will fit right in. Plus the not at all bad sound quality with pretty good bass. The bass that you can get out of this thing is pretty cool. And also, if you combine that all into a very small price tag for this system, it is absolutely worth it. And if you are in the market for something like this is definitely something you need to take a look at and not ignore. Well, that's just been my thoughts. You can tell me yours by leaving a comment down below. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.